Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. I am. I really am. I can lean back, yeah. You know what, let's lean back, let's bring the mic here, yeah. Let's relax, let's relax a bit. Let's relax a bit because today's a good day. Today's a very good day. Very, very good day. And you want to know why? Because, actually, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to look like I'm all the way over there. I'm not. Today's a very good day because we've had a breakthrough today. I really believe we've had a breakthrough. Today is the game, the way that it went down. Today is the game that I've been hoping to see at some point, right? I had no timeline on it. I'm like, is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? It could be next week. It could be next season, right? Just don't know. Today was that game. What is that game? That game that tells us, gives us a confirmation that there's something here, that we can start a nice run, that we are capable of that. That this team has a level to it. And today, boy oh boy, did we bring a level to it. Did we? Today was watching how Chelsea should be week in, week out. Yeah? When we're talking of the level that I desperately want our club to be back at, right? Today was how it should be. Standard. And to see us in that element again after this long, right? Because taking on the back of what we saw since we've started the season, beating Wolves in that manner. But even, look, last game against Bournemouth, shambolic for most of it. Got that win, got that goal. It was a clean sheet. When you follow it up with something like today, beautiful performance, fantastic goals, intent, a statement, a clean sheet at West Ham. I had doubt coming into this game, mainly because of West Ham, yeah, and mainly because of the London Stadium and what they're like. They're that weird team that somehow shows up when they play Chelsea. We didn't even give them time to breathe today. And there were so many elements to it that just made me smile. Today, like, so many boxes were checked today that I feel like I'm in dreamland. I was not expecting this one, and I will always say this for multiple reasons I'm about to mention. I will absolutely always rather be proven wrong and have Chelsea play like this than to see us struggle and not do anything and go, yeah, I kind of expected that to happen. I absolutely will take this situation all day long because at the end of the day, the most important thing is this. End of story. And by the way, this is the first time that I've worn this and we put in a performance like that. I might have to wear this for the rest of the season. I might have to. But what are those boxes that we've checked today? Bloody hell, where do I start? I've got a few. This is going to be almost like a 6 Things We Learned. George, yeah? Shout out. He might have the same boxes as me. I don't normally do this, but we've ticked off so many today that I have to mention each one. These are off the top of my head, by the way. I want to start off with a player. You know who. Nicholas Jackson. Brilliant decision to start him then, wasn't it? Fair play. I said yesterday as well in my preview, listen, if we go to West Ham and we win, right, fair play. Because that's not, well, winning this way especially, fair play, because that's not what we were expecting. We absolutely did, though. Fair play to the team and fair play to Maresca. I'll come to him later, I've got something to say. But Nicholas Jackson, nothing makes me happier, right? Nothing makes me happier when I see someone in the face of a storm, in the eye of a storm, getting heavy criticism, right? Isn't playing brilliantly, but uses all of that and shows up. Nothing makes me happier when a player shows he's capable of doing that. Because what happens after that? What happens after that is, that's the answer you have to give to the fans. That's the answer. Jackson did that today. In impeccable form, by the way. Beautiful goals. When you're getting that much heat and you respond with that, that shows me you're capable. That shows me that you have something in your locker here, that you do have a mentality, that you can rise out of the ashes, you know? And Jackson done that today. So nothing makes me happier, because now it shows me that, yeah, Jackson here has it. And what does that do? That only makes the fans start to properly believe in you. And it makes the fans start to build a genuine bond in you, because now that's the confirmation that, yeah, you give a damn. You are capable. You are a striker that can bang in goals. It's just about the consistency now. This cannot be a one-off. So I will double down, right? And I will raise one to Nico Jackson and say, fantastic today. Man of the match alongside someone else who I'm going to come to later. It's one of the boxes that I want to check off. But I will say, keep it up. Please keep it up. Keep it up. 3 goals in 5 now. Is it 3 goals in 5? It is 3 goals in 5. 2 today, obviously. Could have got a hat-trick, got taken off. Keep it up. Because the worst thing we can see is for this game to happen, and then he goes 3-4 games with nothing, and then we're back to type again. There has to be a level of consistency. Now, I understand players are not expected to play like today every single game. Not even Erling Haaland is capable of that, right? But in those games where we don't see goals, those are the games where you hope to see a good performance. Someone that has contributed. Maybe he's got an assist. He's played well overall. His movement's been good, right? Fair enough. And then you follow up the next game with goals. That's the consistency. And that's what we got to see. And so far this season, we're getting it. Today was a confirmation. This is why I said earlier on, today's a breakthrough, because it's not just that. There's many points. Today's a breakthrough moment. So Nico Jackson, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Keep it up. Please, for the love of what is holy, keep it up. Keep it up. And if he does, believe me, as one, any doubter will immediately be the one to die on a hill for you if you can keep this up. So that's the mission now. So keep it up, Nico. But his goals were immense. His first goal, the initiative there was fantastic. For him to just take it on the left-hand side, and it's nice to see him being able to use that left-hand side efficiently. But he ran with it, took initiative, saw the opening, and it was an opening. The goalkeeper's legs were open, literally like the Eiffel Tower. Just, slot it straight through. Beautiful. Beautiful. Didn't take too long to make that decision. Took the initiative, slotted it through, 1-0. Fantastic, sets the tone. The second goal, I have to say, not just Nico Jackson, but Chelsea as a whole. That was a beautiful goal. That was a beautiful goal. Beautiful. To see the entire move and the construction for that goal was Michelin star, 5-star meal here. Beautiful. Beautiful. I felt like I was eating caviar. And that ball that slid straight through into Nico Jackson's path, he picked out the run wonderfully, and he finished his dinner. This is what I meant by saying finish your dinner. He done that today. Please just keep it up. Beautiful overall, fantastic. And shout out to the entire team for that move for the second goal, because that was just out of another planet. Wonderful. Now the third goal, this is where we get to something else now, another box that we got to tick. You realise we scored that first goal in the first, 5 minutes? And the third goal with Cole Palmer was scored when? Immediately after we started the second half. This isn't the first time. We saw the Bournemouth goal when we scored that first goal. There's a theme now that every time we come out for a game or we come out for a second half, we're switched on. We're switched on. We're on to the point where it's like, 1-2 minutes later, we've scored. It's a theme. And I commend Maresca for that, because he's the one that's responsible for making that happen. Last season, we had the complete opposite. We would start games slow, or we would start second half slow. Not just slow, we started them dead, right? We looked like we were literally on life support. That's a complete 180 and a complete transformation. So for that, Maresca, shout out Maresca. And credit goes to him for that. Because he is able to get this Chelsea team to play with an urgency immediately. Immediately. Fantastic. Great to see. Nice to know we can tick that one off too. So that's that. Another point with Maresca today, I felt like his entire selection was on point and his substitutions later on were on point. Now, some people are going to say, oh, Madueke should have come off. Yeah, perhaps, but it wasn't necessary. Do you know what I mean? If what he was, for example, we were 3-0 up, he could have squared it. Remember, everyone was screaming for Madueke to square it and he didn't. He went for the shot. If he had done that at 0-0, I'd be screaming for his head and I'd be like, yeah, come off the pitch. Noni had a stinker today. But being able to bring on Felix for Cole Palmer, give Palmer some time to chill and not, risk injury or risk anything like that. Same goes for taking off Sancho, no problem. Bring on Pedro Neto, fantastic. The depth is there. So keeping Madueke on in those circumstances, fair enough, right? Overall, 63rd minute, I think he made those substitutions. Again, Maresca, beautiful, fantastic. There was a tone throughout. Felix coming on, like I mentioned, played well. But there was a tone throughout the game which was just... There was a level of comfort in all the decision-making made from Maresca. Fantastic. And there's one other point that he has done, and we're seeing the team execute here. And it makes me feel warm. For this one point alone, I feel warm. And I'll tell you why. We're scoring counter-attacking goals. I love that. I love that, man. It's who we are. It's who we are. The second goal I commend for the construction and the way we played that. Fantastic. It doesn't mean don't score those type of goals, absolutely. But don't make it your base, absolute obsession. Be flexible. We showed that flexibility. We were scoring counter-attacking goals too today. And it takes us back to our roots. We are that team, It's something that Chelsea fans as a whole love. We love when we can just see our team go on a blitz out of nowhere. Boom, lightning, goal. Where did that come from? It's how we do it. It's us. That's our DNA. We used to score goals for fun like that, And that's what made us so strong back in the day. It's nice to see that Maresca is implementing a bit of that back in, Fantastic, because we do have the players that can execute that. So for that as well, fantastic, beautiful. Overall, look, there is one little thing. We do have a problem with our right-back situation. That needs to be resolved. I don't know what's going to happen there. Gusto needs to come back sooner rather than later. Reece James, I don't know what's going on there. But there is a space that is left there that, I'm a little bit concerned with. Right now, we're literally putting plasters on the wound. We're just hoping and you're papering the cracks and just hoping it's going to be all right and the building's not going to fall down. So that's one area that I think we need to pay attention to, and we're not solid there. But today, everything else was class. Everything else was class. The midfield especially, and I have to say another checkbox, Caicedo. Wow. Today, that was a £115 million player. Now, some people are going to say, oh, but it's West Ham. No. But West Ham are that team. Normally, on the fixture list, right? Normally, we go to West Ham. That's the sort of game we lose. We just lose. Even if we're playing well, we lose this game. Today, nah. In fact, we made them look pants. West Ham, the last 15 minutes, West Ham looked like they were a League Two side. Yeah, just nothing left. Nothing left. There was one point where two players were looking at each other like, are you going for the ball? No, I'm going for the... No, I'm not. You are? No. And the whole crowd's going, bloody you... It's just going crazy at them. Yeah, we done that. We done that to them. So, Caicedo, was everywhere today. And that's what I expect from Caicedo. That's the sort of player that I expect to see. I want to see that performance week in, week out. Obviously, like I mentioned earlier, doesn't have to be that flipping level every single game. But the way that he played today, the fact that he was everywhere, that Kante-esque player, he says he wants to emulate Kante. Well, today was the first time we saw a genuine example of that at a high level. Keep it up. Same like I said for Jackson, same I'm going to say for Caicedo. Keep it up. Keep this level. What you done today is what we are asking for. And you delivered that today. Beautiful. Keep it up. Keep it up. So that's that. Overall, I felt like there was a certain blend to the way that we were playing. There was a certain level of comfort. There was an urgency. There was focus, concentration. I said this yesterday. We needed that. We absolutely saw that today. We just need the consistency now. And Maresca as well. Fair play to him for today. No complaints whatsoever. And I go back to that point. As much as I want to commend more players, but we'd be here for half an hour. Even the defence, Levi Colwell, for example, Cucurella, the midfield overall, Cole Palmer. I saw online people were criticising Cole Palmer towards the end of the first half. And I'm just like, look, it's Cole Palmer. And he's not played badly. Yeah, he's not been unbelievable, but he's not played badly. That's an example of one of those games where, yeah, you're average. It's not a bad day, though, but you're average, and it is what it is. Sometimes it happens. Comes out for the second half, boom. Thank you very much. Beautiful goal. All of a sudden, flipping, Cole Palmer is here. Yeah. Well, this is what top players do. That is what top players do. So I could commend pretty much everybody. Sanchez as well. Sanchez showed initiative today. There was a couple of moments on the ball. I was like, please don't make a mistake. Please don't make a mistake. And he didn't. But the way that he was commanding his area, he was coming out for the ball, he showed that confidence, that composure. No, as long as he does that week in, week out, he'll be fine. This is why I said today was a relief. And the final box to tick that today brought was a confidence booster, man. A big confidence booster. We needed to win this game in this fashion for us to be able to look and go, okay, now we can actually start talking about ourselves a little bit more seriously. Now, what this game has done for me, it has cemented that we are capable. We are capable of a level that I demand from this club and from this team. We are capable. Because today we've done it. 2 clean sheets in a row as well, in great fashion. We're second in the league now. Obviously, the rest have to play, of course, but you can't ask for more than that. Beautiful. Keep it up. This gives the belief now that we can go on a run, at least a run. I'm not saying go and win the Premier League. That's not the aim. Top 4 absolutely must be the aim, though. I ain't settling for anything less, but when I see performances like this, it makes me think, yeah, we can. We can. Today was a breakthrough. Today was a confirmation that, yeah, we've got it within us. We do have it within us. We're not limited in our capability. We do have the capability. And today they delivered. Now it's about being consistent with it. So, breakthrough moment for sure. I watched today with a smile. And I was watching thinking, finally. This is a performance that I've been waiting for a long time. A long time. And I was not sure when it was going to come. It came today, though. Now we have to use it. We got Barrow on Thursday, I think, in the League Cup. That's, shout out Barrow. Is what it is. And then we got the league on the weekend. So we have to take this forward and utilise it and really, start cracking on now. We need an urgency. We need a level of intensity now. We need to keep this going. Do not let this one go. So, yeah, very happy. Very, very happy. And it's a massive step forward. Overall, it's a massive step forward. Because why? I say this because I do believe there will come a point this season where there will be bad results. There will be, you can't ask for just absolute, bliss for the rest of the season. I don't think that's going to happen. But when you put in performances and games like this, it helps to shield those games that I think will come just because of the level of the team, how young they are. It is what it is. We are going to have... What we don't want is to have stinker after stinker after stinker after stinker, because then the whole season's just ruined. Like we've had for the last couple of seasons. It's just not good enough. When you're putting in these sort of games, you cushion the blow. For when that moment comes, everything is actually still all right. And this is what I'm saying. It ups the belief. It ups the confidence. And it says that, no, don't worry, we've got this. Even if a road bump comes along, it's fine. We've got this. Trying to minimize the blow of those road bumps because we still have a team that needs to mature, But there are examples of players that are starting to show that maturity. And like I said at the beginning, Nico Jackson is exactly one of those. Great mentality shown. So overall, I'm very happy. And yeah, man of the match, I would give it to both Caicedo and Nicolas Jackson. I think both deserve it, without question. Both deserve it. Split the award in two and give half it to each. Basically that. So let me know your thoughts down below. Much appreciated. Very happy, relieved, and overall, yeah, today's made me feel very good. Very, very good. So let's wait and see what happens going forward. Consistency. Now that's the aim, that's the key, and that will show everything. We need consistency. So hopefully we get it. Let me know your thoughts down below. Subscribe if you're new, notification bell on. Check out the socials on screen and in the description. Much appreciated. I'm active on those, so make sure you're following there, and I'll see all of you on the next one. Have a good one, people. Look after yourselves. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll see you soon. In a bit, take care, and peace.